everyone. Welcome. My name is Virginia Hines. I'm a resident of Concord, a member of Concord Safe Technology, whose members are hosting this forum and whose mission is to educate citizens about the risks associated with wireless technology and advocate for safe solutions. I am also a director of the EMR Network, one of the sponsors of this forum, a national nonprofit organization whose mission includes educating the public about the biological impacts of human-made radiation and supporting local groups with a similar mission. I would like to extend a warm welcome to everyone here to what I believe will be a good opportunity to learn about the impact that wireless technology is having upon our biological selves, our privacy, our data security, climate change, and our living planet. This afternoon, you will learn about the radiation burden that you and your children carry each day when exposed to wireless meters, Wi-Fi, cell phone antennas, and handheld wireless devices. You will learn about the impact of fifth-generation wireless and the Internet of Things technologies. We are privileged to have with us today a panel of 6 national experts in the field of clinical medicine, public health, engineering, education, and telecommunications, who will present research related to the nature and impacts of such wireless technologies. Our speakers will also share information about practices which provide safe alternatives to wireless. Here in Concord, Massachusetts, our town boards have worked with citizens since 1998 to understand wireless technology and site that technology in the least intrusive and most protective way possible, as allowed by the Federal Telecommunications Act of 1996. In Concord, we stand on hallowed ground for many reasons. Because our forebears dared to stand up to tyranny in the 18th century, which led to our liberation from King George. In the 19th century, Concord gave birth to a movement of thinkers, the Transcendentalists, who encouraged their neighbors to be self-reliant and to reason for themselves. One of the most prominent, Ralph Waldo Emerson, encouraged us to understand our world for ourselves, writing in his essay, Self-Reliance, "Nothing is at last sacred but the integrity of your own mind." Henry David Thoreau did not simply live in Concord, although he did live simply. He considered himself a citizen of the world. In his seminal book, Walden, Thoreau wrote, "Let us settle ourselves and work and wedge our feet downwards through the mud and slush of opinion and tradition and pride and prejudice, appearances and delusion, through the alluvium which covers the globe, through poetry and philosophy and religion, through church and state, through Paris and London, through New York and Boston and Concord, till we come to a hard rock bottom that rocks in place we can call reality and say, this is and no mistake." By using our own minds to research and understand wireless technology, including the science, the clinical implications, the planetary and climate consequences, and to question whether our federal agencies are adequately regulating the telecommunications industry, we can work together to find solutions that will go a long way to creating a sustainable future for our children and generations to come. Finally, let us remember that Concord means a state of agreement and harmony. It is also defined as a simultaneous occurrence of 2 or more musical tones that produces an impression of agreeableness or resolution on a listener. Because we all have different training, professional experience, and backgrounds, and perhaps receive our information from different sources, we will probably not resolve all of our questions today. What is important, I believe, is that we be agreeable to listen with open minds and move forward as a community and a greater community to create solutions. Thank you. A few housekeeping items. We will have a 15-minute break in the middle of the forum. The bathrooms are clearly marked and there's water available. You'll see a sign when you come in or when you came in from the main entrance where the bathrooms are. During the question and answer section of the program, you're welcome to come up to the microphone and ask questions of the speakers. You can also write your question down on the 3x5 card at your place, and those cards will be collected, and I will ask your questions of the presenters. Again, welcome to our forum. So to begin, I am pleased to introduce Dr. Carl Merritt. Dr. Merritt is the president of Dove Health Alliance, a researcher in electromagnetic fields and energy medicine, and former researcher in electromagnetic fields in the Canadian military. Dr. Merritt is also a senior research fellow at the National Institute for Science, Law, and Public Policy. Dr. Merritt will present the biological and health effects of both natural electromagnetic waves innate to the body and man-made electromagnetic waves from wireless technologies, including discussing about 4G, 5G antenna densification. He will describe the current health challenges of non-thermal electromagnetic fields, the proposed mechanisms of their biological effects, including the effects on body water. We will learn how wireless radiation has been leading to increasing levels of neurodegeneration in our population and why new safety guidelines must be implemented. Welcome, Dr. Merritt.